Everything appears to be working good. Alright, so basically, I'm just doing a little hardcore series here, because, the reason I'm recording at the time I am right now is because I'm, like, sick right now, and I had to stay home from school. Well, I didn't have to, but I had, like, state testing, at school, and I really did not feel like doing it today, because I feel like absolute shit right now. So I thought, while I'm here, bored as hell in my room, not having anything to do, I could just, like, you know, make a video or some shit, I don't know. I want to make a hardcore series. I know it's not real hardcore, because it's, you know, fucking Bedrock, but I am playing on hard mode. If we go over here, see, I am playing on hard mode, and that's the hardest difficulty you can get the game set to, and I'll just pretend it's hardcore for now. I'm gonna take this seriously, though. I'm not gonna, like, just, I don't know how to explain it, man. I'm not just gonna be an idiot like I usually am when I do this kind of shit. When I start hardcore worlds, or, like, quote unquote hardcore worlds, I never, like, actually do them right. And yeah, I never like actually do them. You know, the funny thing is, uh-oh. Nothing. Never mind. You know, the funny thing is, when I'm not sick, if I don't have, like, any energy, I don't know, what the fuck, because I have ADHD, but it's like, this is, I'm sad to say this, because this is a really shitty voice, but this is just my normal voice when I'm not, like, all hyped up with my ADHD, or angry, or anything like that. And that's sad to say, because this voice is just, it's not good. I'm just really tired out right now. That's why I sound like this. When I'm energetic, I sound nothing like this. So I guess that's my quote unquote real voice. That's my dog. He's in the background. He was really happy to see that I got to stay home today, but no. He wasn't very happy when he realized that I wouldn't be able to play with him outside. He's still quite happy, though, because he has some company. I think he's about to come up by me. Whenever I start recording, he really likes to get some attention for some unknown reason. Oh, he's whining. It might have been a yawn, though. I hope it was a yawn. I really hope that was a yawn, because I don't want to take him out. I am not. I already fed him. Okay, yeah, he's laying back down. I think he was just stretching. He's been cooped up in the room for a while. I feel bad for him, but we can't let him roam outside because he keeps crossing over to the neighbor's yard. We don't blame him, though, because I live in, like, on a highway, kind of. And basically, we live, like in a forest. Like, we have a super long dirt driveway that goes into our house. It's, like, just on the cusp. It's, like, just going into the forest, right? And right to the left, like, when you're going down to the house, there's, like, if you look on the left, there's a huge, like, field, and that's the neighbor's field, and our dog keeps going down there when we let him out, and we don't, like, supervise him. And I don't blame him, because, yeah, I mean, there's no way for him to tell that that's not our property. He doesn't know that. There's not really a way to tell him that, and I don't like getting mad at him, because it's like, he's a dog, he doesn't understand you. all he knows is when you're yelling at him, that means he did something bad, but he doesn't know what he did. He just knows you're mad at him. That's basically all. Like, if people abuse or hurt their dogs, or, like, the most I'll do to Cash is, like, give him just a boop on the nose. Just a boop on the nose. If he's annoying me, or if he did something bad. I don't like yelling at him. I don't like hitting him. If you, like, yell at your dog, or do anything, like, hit him, I personally see you as borderline scum. Because unless your dog is, like, a really smart breed, like, you don't need to hit your dog like that. You don't need to yell at your dog, because they don't know. They don't know the bad things they've done. That's why they keep doing them sometimes, or most of the time when you abuse them. That's why they always drift further apart from liking you when you do stuff like that to them. It's because they don't understand what they did, and hitting them isn't going to help. It's just going to make them scared of you. It's probably going to make them, especially when it comes to going to areas they're not supposed to go. If you hit them, they're probably just going to want to go to those areas because, you know, naturally going to an area that's far away is seen as bad. So if your dog does that, and you get mad at them for going too far away, if you hit them or yell at them, they're probably going to be more inclined to do the same thing because it's going farther away from you, because they're scared of you at that point. They may still like you because, like, dogs are very forgiving animals, but they have a breaking point, and I don't know why this turned into dogs, but just, yeah, like, they have a breaking point. They're not just like animals you can just constantly yell at, and they won't get mad at you. It may seem like that, but it's just because, like I said, dogs are very forgiving animals. They're really nice, and that is why you shouldn't yell at them, because even if you do, that's why they forgive you. That's why they treat you mostly the same whenever you do stuff like that. It's because, you know, they're just saying it's okay. That's what they do. That's what dogs do. That's why I like having dogs. Because they're nice animals. They're really nice animals. Like, if I accidentally hurt my dog, I get really apologetic, and I feel like a totally shit person if I accidentally, or, like, out of just anger, do something to my dog. I just feel so upset. And then I think of myself as scum until I know he's forgiven me. I really don't like harming dogs in any way. Like, including mentally. Like, just yelling at a dog is just cancer to me. Unless the dog did something like, actually no. If you're yelling, like, just because you're mad at what the dog did, and you're not, like, yelling at the dog, disciplining it, then I think it's fine. Because it's like, okay, like, if the dog does something like annoying, you're gonna get mad. It's like the emotions are a part of a human being. You can't just not get mad at things. That's also why I hate people that fucking just say you need to calm down. It's like, bro, something happened that made me mad. I'm going to be mad. It's like, what the fuck do you think? It's like, do you think I can just control my fucking emotions, man? I mean, some people can, but I don't think I'm one of those goddamn people. Why do you think I'm getting so mad? I understand what they mean if it's something like minuscule, but, like, you know, there's gonna be a little bit of a story here. I lost my phone in our field because I was playing with my dog, right? And I just kind of tossed my phone to the side because I was really having fun with him, and I just didn't want any distractions. I just wanted to play with him, and I went back inside forgetting my phone, and then I came back out looking for it, and I was getting really angry because I had no clue where it was. I had forgotten where it was because in the moment I was only thinking of my dog, so I didn't hyper focus on where I put my phone. So then my mom came out and helped me look, and then she just kept telling me to calm down. It's not gonna help. It's not gonna help. As she was calling, and she was telling me to shush when she was calling my phone. And even though she at that moment when she was telling me to shush, she called my phone like 15 times, and I told her I had one of the loudest ringtones I could find, and if it was ringing, we would hear it. Because I knew the general area of where I threw my phone. I knew the general, like, area of where I threw it. And I never turned my ringtone off. But for some ungodly reason, it was just off. When we found it, my ringtone was just off. My ringer was just off. I don't know why it was off. It was just off. And it annoyed the hell out of me. Because I never turned my ringer off. Because I see all these people losing their phone, and I was just like, bro, why do you gotta turn your fucking ringer off? It's like, what is the reason for turning your ringer off? I don't understand it. And those people that only like to be texted and they hate to be called, no offense to them, I kind of despise those people. It's like, I know you don't like talking to people, but it's like, then that leads to situations where you're trying to contact them and they don't have their phone on them, and they're not getting notifications, and the only thing you can do is call them, but they won't fucking respond to you because you can't call them because they always have their ringer off, or they just made it so no one can call them, this and that. It's just retarded. I don't understand people like that. That make no logical sense to me. I mean, sure, you can have your opinion on whether wanting to talk to people or not, but like, if someone needs to contact you on the phone, why just not let them do that? It's like, it's clear if someone calls you, they either want to talk to you. It's just easier to call people, dude. And those kind of people don't understand why people like me like to call people. It's just easier, dude. I don't know about you, but like having a conversation over like talking over stuff through texting can sometimes just it could become a hassle at times. It's just annoying because you're just trying to get your point across, and then you just can't. Well, you can, but it takes years, and then you're sitting in situations where people are typing out like 5,000-page fucking essays with one response. It's like it'd be so much easier if you could just say it. Because then you could be getting their point while they're saying it, instead of having to wait for them to type it out and then for them to send it. It's just so much easier to call people, and people like that don't like to be called, they just don't understand. I mean, sure, you have to wait longer, but like in the long run, like, I mean, I guess if you just want to tell someone something, it's easier to just text them. But like in the long run, when you're actually like trying to talk to someone, it's just so much easier to do it on the phone. Especially when you're someone who likes ranting a lot, which I am one of those people. I mean, people get mad when you blow up their phone. Well, I'm sorry you don't like to be called, dude. I would call you if it weren't for the fact that you don't allow anyone to call you. What the fuck just happened to me? How unfortunate. Oh, there's lava up there. I don't quite know what I'm gonna do in this series, to be completely honest, man. There's not much I want to do in this series, I'm gonna be honest. Like, oh, god damn it, why do I keep fucking doing that, man? That's a lot of zombies. Oh. Oh, shit. Okay. What the? Okay, well. You know what they say. It was a good run, I guess. That's interesting. I didn't know zombies could pick up your shield. But I suppose they can, so, you know. No one's even watching this anyway, so I guess it's just fine. It's not like I'm just going to randomly get a bunch of views out of nowhere, so I don't know why I decided to do this. Especially in the middle of a day where it's fucking like, yeah. I don't know, man. I don't even know at this point, man. You're kidding me, bro. Okay, well, I think I'm just gonna end the stream there. That was a good run, I guess. I don't know, man. I was gonna start a hardcore series, but I don't know anymore, man. I might. It depends, really. I don't know. I might start a new world sometime. If I spawn next to a village, I'm gonna start the world. I'm gonna start a hardcore series. If I don't, well, I'm not gonna start a hardcore series then, because I don't know. It's just too annoying and boring.